College Owakwe on the occasion of the graduation ceremony of 2021-2022 SS3 students. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Principal Officers of University of Port Harcourt, the Chairman and other members of Board of Governors Udss, the Chairman and other members of PTA Udss, the President Opwa and wife of the Vice Chancellor, the President General and other members of the alumni Udss, the Chief Security Officer, University of Port Harcourt, gentlemen of the press, invited guests, the staff and students of the great institution Udss, His Highness Alhaji Hassan K.W. Welewa, JP, Nyenwale, Omokre community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The reality of today is made possible by the sovereignty and grace of God, who against all odds sustain us with his mighty hands of protection. On this note, I welcome you to this gracious gathering that defines yet another milestone in the history of our great institution, the University Demonstration Secondary School, UDSS, University of Port Harcourt. We have convened here to witness the 2021-2022 Semford ceremony as we bid farewell to our outgoing SS3 students in a grand style. In recognition of staff and students who have distinguished themselves academically and morally, among others. The students' academic achievement would amount to nothing if they are not morally and spiritually cultured. This is why the management decided to give the students an all-round formation. In this regard, we maintain an uncompromising stance against immorality and other related issues. The alarming rate of social vices is due to the high degree of negligence of the moral and social life of our children. This informs our decision not to leave any stone unturned in our quest to dispense appropriate discipline to any child that cares. I want to appeal to our parents, especially those that still have their words here, to please report any unwholesome attitude of their children to the management through writing to enable us address such issues on their return to school. We can only achieve the desired results of producing morally, spiritually, and academically acceptable children in the society when the project is seen as a collective one. To our graduating students, there is time for everything. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. From 2017 to September 2021, you were admitted to a given class. Today, you are graduating from this great institution, which marks the beginning of another phase in your academic life as you proceed to various universities within and outside the country. Remember the rules and regulations of UDSS. Remember that moral instructions, dress code, and time management are not taught in the universities. So, what you have learned should continue to be part of you wherever you go. Today, many university students can dare stay away from religious activities, go half naked, or sleep on their bed till 10 a.m. even when some lectures have started at 7 a.m. It simply shows that such students did not comply with these three elements while they were in secondary schools. As you go to the outside world, you should know that you are ambassadors of Udss, your families, your local government areas, your state, and Nigeria at large. Do not bring any disgrace to any of these units. You need to stay away from social vices such as computer fraud or crime, courtesy, rape, kidnapping, prostitution, armed robbery, drug abuse, pipeline vandalization, illegal oil bunkering, or being agent of child, human, and drug trafficking, since they limit human growth, progress, and life. Listen to the good advice of your parents and those around you. It has been taking you through the difficult measures solely put in place to adequately equip you so that you can face the realities of life. You are really favored by God, because the last time we had graduation for our SS3 students was in 2014. Your graduation today indicates that you have certified all the principles laid down by the school management. Refuse to hope in your parents' properties and begin to work out your own. Udss has empowered you in all aspects of life to enable you tackle every prevailing issues as they come your way. I earnestly wish you enormous grace and wisdom from above in all your future endeavors. The internet is the information superhighway with the good, bad, and ugly. I urge you to take out the internet, the good, and turn down the bad and ugly aspects. I miss you and your games. Your set was not only unique, but so talented. All the same, happy to miss you for good. As I miss you and your games, surely you will also miss me and my game too. If not now, sometimes in future. The principal, hostel managers, and other staff will not be running after you anymore. I want you to know that all the experiences we shared were born out of the love we have for you. We just wanted you to be outstanding in all ramifications among your equals. As you go, do not forget who you are. If you listen to all you were taught, you will succeed with ease. The society will single you out from the rest of your mates. I wish you well, and we always love you. Our valued and esteemed parents, you are all exceptional. We value you for many reasons. We thank you all. Your constant support and overwhelming understanding toward the welfare of this school is a proof that you are conscious of your roles as major stakeholders in this school.
Yes.
Nevertheless, we also say that if all hands will continue to be on deck, there will be more achievement. I sincerely appreciate the Vice Chancellor, Professor George Owunare Abraham. Vice Chancellor, sir, thank you for your love, for the love you have always shown to Udss, and most importantly, for the extension you granted me as the acting principal of the school. Thank you, and God bless you. I also wish to appreciate the Deputy Vice Chancellors all other principal officers of the universities for their support in this great institution. I appreciate the alumni, the staff and the committee that planned for this occasion. May God bless and reward you all with good health of mind and body. I thank you all for the togetherness. No wonder the psalmist says, behold, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity. It is like precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beads of Aaron, down upon the collar of his robe.
Principal officers of the university, Chairman, University Administration Governing Board, the Principal, UDSS, Vice Principals, UDSS, teaching and non-teaching staff of UDSS, and Uniport in general, dear parents, my fellow graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. It is with great gratitude to God Almighty and a deep sense of humility that I stand before you to deliver a heartfelt valedictory speech on this memorable occasion. Firstly, I thank God for giving all of us the grace to witness this event. I immensely thank our amiable principal, Mr. Williria Fidelis Owakwe, for his effort towards the success of today's occasion. I also thank our Vice Principal Administration, Mrs. Ndoma Ajay, and members of the Planning Committee for their contribution towards the success of the sent forth ceremony. Many thanks also goes to the entire staff and students of the school. Today will forever remain memorable in the history of University Demonstration Secondary School Uniport. We have all gathered here as outgoing students with our teachers and parents for this cheering academic harvest festival at the secondary level. See the elegance and guiding mood of the graduating students, the happiness in our dear parents, and the facial expression of satisfaction and accomplishment in our teachers. 6 years ago, I was admitted into this prestigious school. Now, I'm here expressing my gratitude in this valedictory address with mixed feelings. First is the feeling of fulfillment for being found worthy to lead my classmates and other students as head girl, and also emerging as the best graduating student in this school of brilliant brains. The opportunities I have been given at UDSS was profound and of strong foundation building. I cannot thank all the staff and students enough for these gifts. To finish my journey at UDSS in the status I find myself today has been a dream come true. I'm not sure I would have had the same opportunities anywhere else. Indeed, UDSS has so much interest in all-round human development of the students. Again, I'm so grateful to our teachers for influencing me to work hard. They are dedicated and committed. I am grateful to have found myself in this school under the human development approach of such team of teachers. I also thank my parents for considering bringing me to UDSS as best choice destination for secondary education. within the vicinity of Rivers State and for ensuring that I never lacked anything in school. Every day, I walked through the gates of the school with a feeling that I'm cared for. I still love the school as much as I did on my first day in JS1. As I leave this school today, I will for a long time feel that something is missing in my life. Thank God, I came, learned, and living with more knowledge and wisdom than 6 years ago. Coming to Udss has been the biggest and best experience of my life so far. One which I will cherish forever and I will never forget. Thank you again and again to everyone who found time to be here to celebrate with us in this festival. I wish my fellow graduates the best in life. To our parents and guests, I wish you all merry stay and safe journey back home.
Chancellor, sir, the principal officers of the university, the chairman and the members of the board of governors in UDSS, and various dignitaries that honored us and came to spend some time with us. I want to say a very big thank you to the Vice Chancellor. When he says he holds this school dear to his heart, he's not mincing words. From November till today, this is his third visit. It actually means that he holds us dear to his heart. When we call him, he makes up his mind, he plans for us, and he comes to give us his blessing. Sir, we say thank you. The students are happy seeing your face. Some children have finished the university without the secondary school without seeing the visiting face. Our children are privileged. Thank you so much for having us in your hearts. We also want to thank the Board of Governors. They have done so well. They keep planning for us. They give us listening ears. I want to tell the staff, the children, all our invited guests, you did well. Thank you for your prayers. The Lord gave us a beautiful weather because you prayed for us. We trust God that we'll keep putting our flags high. We want to tell our students who are graduating that they have also behaved well. And I want to tell you finally that you must try as much as possible to achieve success. Successful people are not obsessed with money, but they are obsessed with ideas. Always make sure you make use of your mind, seeking good ideas, and you'll be the best in future. We thank you so much. God bless you all. Great UDSS. Great UDSS. Great University of Port Harcourt. Great unique University of Port Harcourt. Thank you. May the Lord lead you safely to your various destinations in Jesus' name. Amen. Also, we want to call on Dawarimi Stanley to come and give the overall best in SS2. Benjamin Convenant, the overall best in SS2. Thank you. And we want to call on our board chairman, Professor Kalu Musu, to come and give the best overall students an award in SS3, the best in SS3. Thank you, sir. And that's the person of Iheanacho Lois Chidima. Can we give her a round of applause?
Stand up, stand up, all the champions, all the champions. Stand up, stand champions, all the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, all the champions.
I want to congratulate you. This is a major milestone in your academic career. And so I'm happy that so many of you have found time and will still find time after this moment to celebrate with your family, friends, and well-wishers. Please do well to celebrate. It has not been an easy journey, but God has helped you, and it is worthy of celebration. So as a PRO of the UDSS alumni, I want to encourage you as you leave the UDSS to form a very closely, a close bond. I don't know how you are going to do that, but it's essential that you keep in touch, because life is a process and you cannot live life as an island. You need each other, you need to grow together. So I'll encourage you, UDSS alumni cannot be overemphasized. Why do I say so? It's not just going to be possible for you to just sign up as a member of the alumni, because it takes a phase. It takes a phase. Now you are going to belong to the UDSS alumni post-graduation. That means for some of you, it will take you the next 4 years, it will take you the next 5 years, 7 years to graduate, depending on your course of study. And after which you will be needing some work experience when you become fully matured and responsible to take on the task and the demands that come with being a member of the UDSS alumni. So give and take. We're looking at you being part of the UDSS alumni in the next 10 years. Say congratulations to our outgoing students. It's my prayer that as you continue in your academic journey, God will help you. He will not just help you, but He will make you a success. God bless you.
And so to God once again be all the glory. Let me specifically commend the acting principal and the management as well as staff of this UDSS. I say so because as I arrived, I was looking at the outgoing students. And when I look at them closely, I can see the transformation. I can see the transformation. They are just leaving secondary school, but already they have been transformed to beautiful and handsome young men and women. I therefore commend the school. I commend the school. I want to also commend the school because, these days it's not easy to get people to come to your school. Because there are so many competing schools all over the place. So many schools here and there. But for you to have this sizable number of students graduating, it means the school is doing well. The school is doing well. I'm sure the parents are happy that their school is doing well. School is doing well doesn't mean that there are no challenges. There may be challenges here and there. But in totality, I think the school is doing well. I'm therefore very happy to be here. I was actually just coming from a trip, but I said I would just come at least and identify with the UDSS. Because it's a school I hold dear to my heart. Most importantly, it's a school that produced my dear wife. I want to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to say something before the vote of thanks. Do all what we can to encourage UDSS, to support UDSS, so that they will continue to move from glory to glory. For parents whose children are in lower classes, I want to assure you that this school will grow from strength to strength. You have nothing to worry. When you bring your child here, you have brought your child for complete education. Thank God I have the Dean of Education here. They will make sure your children get the best of education, an all-round education. On this note, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to say just one or two things to the students, to the parents, to everybody. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Of UDSS for all plans put in place for this occasion and for this opportunity given to me to stand before great dignitaries present, and to our guests, I say a big thank you for gracing this occasion. Finally, to our graduates and our wonderful parents, because without you there wouldn't be a reason for this gathering. For the past few decades and still counting, UDSS has been known to be a byword for raising intellectual, ambidextrous, and competent individuals who are excelling in their different spheres of life, both home and abroad. All thanks to our committed teachers and staff, who in their wisdom gave me this opportunity to serve as the head girl of the school alongside other prefects. However, fostering this legacy built over the years is not solely the duty of we the prefects. It involves the effort of everyone present here. I therefore enjoin you students to always maintain decorum, respect and obey the prefects and staff, and most of all, be diligent in your studies, as this is the main reason you're here. To our staff, I encourage you to continue in your commitment, hard work, and dedication.
Professor Ngozi Yanacho, the DAP, University of Port Harcourt. My father. Well, we are close. We stay together as just one united family. She operated from the house as a day student for the first half of her secondary education, from JS1 to JS3. For good reason, way of making her understand family orientations first before she can go out there to take care of herself. So from SS1 to the SS3, she was in the hostel. So my staying with her, or she staying with us in the home, was when they were on holidays or break. I have only 4, and she's the second one. The first daughter, and then the second in the line. Well, it was a coincidence. They both parents' decision and her too. One, the reason is that for close guidance, when Udss is here, I do not think I should have looked for a better secondary school than where the university, through the Faculty of Education, demonstrates the best in teaching and learning at that level. I don't think I would have gotten it better in all the dimensions of educational training and equipment I have for my children. It was a practical, Udss is a practical demonstration of what experts in education teach and do. So I felt that Udss was the best destination for her. Yes, she was always bright. She had excellence in academics. Started right from the nursery. She has maintained that pace. Of a truth, she has to even skip one class at the primary school. The school moved her from kindergarten to primary 2. She did not do primary 1, they moved her. And they wanted to move her again because of her performance. I refused. This thing has to go with age. So she continued, and each time she brought those results and the rest of them, my advice to her was, I've always been, manage your success and not make sure that it enters your head. But that is not the end of life. And more so, do not think that what you have is enough. If it is 100, if you had 90, look for her to score 95. If you have 95, look for her to get 100. And that has always been my advice. Excel. Well, before me, like children, when we come, studying or private studies is a private thing. It's purely private. Somebody needs some form of concentration. So each time I come, of course, I wouldn't expect I'm going to study before me. We don't share the same table or the same room. They have their rooms and the rest of them. But each time she comes, remember that when she comes back, it's during holidays. Except when she was writing her private O-level exams that she was in the house. And she always studied in the night. When we had all gone to bed, it is when she picks her books and begins to read. Usually when she's preparing for an exam that she will write from home. Yes, she studies late in the night. When she's around. But as for in the school regulates how they do their private studies. Well, first, I wouldn't think that any child should be labeled as not doing well, because every child is gifted. Only what needs to do is have patience with the child. Some children are early starters, excel. Some are late starters. You understand with the child. The child will always just follow her own development, because no two persons will have the same development. It it varies. Development varies. So those parents, whom my advice would be that don't have patience with the children and keep providing them with what they need. You know, they will pick up or discover their talent sometime someday in life.